Today's sponsor is Skillshare. Hello everyone, my name is Emily, and today I'm going to be drawing someone who would probably benefit from an eye exam. This is like a representation of what my eyes look like during allergy season. Very cool in theory, pretty low on the comfort scale. No amount of Benadryl can fix this, let's just put it that way. Today I will be painting on Arteza's expert level 100% cotton watercolor paper, and I will be painting with Regina's Watercolors Ultimate Sampler Pack. I will have a link to that product in the description down below. I'm not sponsored, and that is not an affiliate link. I just really want to support my girl Regina and her wonderful watercolors. And I will also be using a little bit of Holbein's Acryla Gouache at the very end for the flowers and the butterfly. Now, I like TikTok, all right? I am not on it very much. I do have a TikTok account. It, as of right now, only has one upload. I am still struggling a lot with returning to social media. There is a lot of anxiety there, especially after my identity was stolen to steal from people. That really messed me up. In case you don't know what I'm talking about, in the little eye in the corner, I will have a link to the video talking about what happened. But yeah, for some reason, that specifically really messed me up. So I've been kind of MIA from social media. So but yeah, I really like TikTok. I think it is a platform that encourages creativity. It makes it easy to be creative. And I'm noticing this kind of shift in our society from more long form content like movies and TV shows and to an extent, even just YouTube videos, to more short form content. I think it kind of started with Snapchat. It kind of has evolved. And I think TikTok has now become kind of the epicenter for short form content. That's great. That's wonderful. I love that the world wants to be more creative. However, I have obviously dipped my fist, my whole fist, deep down to my elbow in art TikTok. And art TikTok kind of spreads out and commingles, breeds, if you will, with hashtag girl boss because, okay, hashtag girl boss, hashtag run my own bizno. TikTok. Bizno is not an abbreviation for business. The point is that art TikTok bleeds over into small business TikTok, which is fucking radical, my dudes. I love that. I love that there are more and more people feeling confident and brave enough to open their own small business and run it out of their home. I have been doing it for years. It is tons of work, but it is ultra fulfilling. So my little pea brain works it like this. Seeing more small businesses crop up means there are more small business owners. That means there are more people doing things that they love. People doing things that they love feel fulfilled. So there are more fulfilled people in this world. So that is awesome. I love that. I support that. Rah rah, sis boom bah, as my grandma used to say. R.I.P. We love that bitch. However, in the vast sea of creative, unique, innovative small business owners, there are certain small business owners / creators that are stealing other people's intellectual property, passing it off as their own or using it for their packaging. And then these people, once called out, get offended and then start pulling the whole, well, if you didn't want someone to steal your shit, you shouldn't have uploaded it on the internet. Or, well, it was on Google Images, or, well, it was on Pinterest, therefore it is in the public domain, and I am allowed to take your intellectual property and use it as my own. XOXO, best wishes, eat my ass. Now, to the frustration of some, I am not going to be exposing any particular creators today. I don't think this is like a cancelable offense. However, this is a PSA to tell all of you that if you run into one of these creators in the wild, because there are many of them, sadly, I think it is well within your right to very politely inform them that what they are doing is wrong. This is a problem with the small business and art community at large, and it's always been a problem, but I feel like it's all been amplified because while in lockdown, a lot of people started their own small businesses, and a lot of these small businesses advertise through TikTok, and this is where I'm seeing the majority of offenses. There's a pretty cool advertising trend going around right now where small business owners will show how certain customers' orders are packaged. Now, you not only get to see what the customer has ordered, the products, but you also get to see what little goodies the small business owner includes in their packages. So a lot of the time that will be a business card, perhaps a sticker, a button, a print, something of the sort. And that is where I'm seeing the majority of art theft come into play. Just the other day, I ran into a small business creator running a promotion that if you spent over X amount of dollars, you would get a holographic sticker. And sure enough, the holographic sticker was of art from a colleague of mine. I reached out to that colleague and they confirmed that they did not give their permission for their artwork to be used in this promotion. What's more is the entire line of product that this small business creator was promoting had bits and pieces of that specific art piece. So it was kind of like a general theme. So not only was the entire art piece just completely stolen and put on a holographic sticker, but the products themselves were themed after this specific art piece. In other instances, in fact, in a lot of other instances, I was running into small business creators putting copyrighted artwork on their business cards. A lot of the images came from very large, very talented Instagram artists whose work was immediately recognizable. A lot of the time, these art pieces were just zoomed in and cropped. They were transposed over another image, or even worse, they would have just a filter slapped on them. I don't know if these specific small business creators believe that if they somehow modify this artwork that they do not have permission to use, like if that makes it legally acceptable, that they are able to resell it or use it for their promotions or on their business cards. I don't know. It's just a super crappy thing to do and takes business away from the artist who put their blood, sweat, and tears into creating the work. And it's not just these ultra huge creators having their artwork stolen, it's also smaller creators, which obviously is much worse because it's already a relatively cutthroat business as it is. The market is flooded right now with artists. So to take business away from a small creator that's just trying to make it in this world feels like it's a double slap in the face. As small business owners, as artists, as creators, we should be uplifting and supporting one another, but we should also be able to hold each other accountable when a mistake is made. Trust me, as a creator here on YouTube, I've had to deal with both sides of the coin. I feel like I have been supported and I have been encouraged by you guys, but I also feel like you guys have held me accountable when I have made mistakes. And I am happy, willing, and open always to rectify these mistakes. I've had to go back and edit old videos. I've had to take old videos down. I've had to make apologies. This is part of being a creator on the internet. Society is changing, and the great thing about being a creator and being able to have this audience that you're able to interact with is that you're able to be held accountable on a more personal level. That is part of not only growth as a creator, but growth as a human being. So to those small business owners that may have made this mistake before or are currently making this mistake, maybe somebody sent you this video to give you a hint, nudge, nudge. I'm not sitting here condemning you saying that you are not allowed to run your business the way you see fit. But maybe consider that the way you see fit as of right now is hurting another creator. Maybe think about working with other creators, commissioning artists to make work specifically for your promotion. If you don't have the money up front for the commission, maybe you can work something out with the artist where they earn a percentage in your sales. There are tons of different ways to get unique looking graphic design and art pieces for your products or packaging without having to go on social media and just completely copy and pasting someone else's work. I just want to point out that it's very important that we hold each other accountable, right? I mentioned that a little bit before, but I also want you guys to remember to be kind and respectful. We don't need to be cussing at people. Even if people are getting offended and cussing and swearing back at us, it's really important that we keep our composure and we be respectful to one another. That is the best way to hold somebody else accountable. Hi, future Emily just popping her head in here to make an amendment. I also want to just say that if someone is using abusive language towards you, you don't need to subject yourself to that at all, and you have every right to terminate the exchange. But if you do continue to interact with this person, which at that point I wouldn't recommend, just be respectful and calm. Never match their tone. It's just not worth it. But yeah. Future Emily out. Also, if we could just take a step back into regular art TikTok for 2 seconds, there is so much tracing going around. There's a lot of anime screenshot tracing and recolors. There's a lot of like Disney princess glow-ups and a lot of just tracing in general, tracing over photographs and other people's original artwork. And yes, that's a bummer, that sucks, but I want you guys to keep in mind that a lot of the people doing that type of tracing are children. So if you do run into that in the wild and you feel the need to call them out, evaluate the situation, all right? Just think about the appropriateness of you as an adult stranger on the internet calling out a child that you do not know for tracing. I'm not saying that children should not be held accountable for their actions. I'm just saying there is a line. So going forward, just in general, okay, we're going to talk generally now. Let's be respectful, let's be mindful, and let's continue to hold each other accountable and help each other grow. Thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to stay out of trouble. See you guys later. Today's sponsor is Skillshare. Skillshare is an online community for those of us who love to learn at any level. Skillshare is a huge collective of tens and thousands of different classes for every different genre of creative learning. You can check out everything from music to photography, web design, and my personal favorites, fine art and illustration. Being a busy mom, I really don't have a lot of spare time, but that doesn't mean I have to sacrifice my creativity and desire to learn. Thankfully, most of Skillshare's classes are under 60 minutes and packed full of useful tools to help me get started on a new skill. What's also really great is their classes are affordable, much more inexpensive than any in-person option. Do you kill everything you touch like I do? Then the course Indoor Gardening, Grow Houseplants, Veggies, and Herbs by Ekta Chaudhry will be perfect for you. Yes, I was talking about plants and vegetation. What did you think I meant? In this course, Ekta walks you through the essential do's and don'ts of being a good plant parent. The class is great for beginner to intermediate level gardeners, and it's got a ton of great information rolled into a concise, well-scripted package. I had a lot going on this month, so its shorter duration was perfect for my hectic mommy daddy help me lifestyle. The first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in the description will get 30% off an annual premium membership so you can explore your creativity. Have you already had a free trial of Skillshare Premium? No problem. You can still take advantage of this offer to get a full year of unlimited learning and creative exploration. Come and start your creative journey today. Explore with Skillshare.